guys? It's Matt here, aka DowneyJr, and hope you're having a good Friday night. Tonight I'm bringing you Starcraft 2, which I just started playing again. I'm now playing Terran. I used to play Protoss when the game a long while back when the game came out, and then I switched over to Zerg and Terran, and then I started playing random. So I played all three races for a bit, quite a bit, and then I actually now kind of chose to play Terran as my main race, which I find them pretty versatile, and I definitely play them a bit better than I used to. But this is my return to season 4 or 5. I don't even know what season we're in. I stopped in season 2 or 3, and I was gold ranked and 1v1s and pretty much most other leagues with my buddies. And yeah, we're playing a ladder match here to place into 3v3s. I don't play a lot of 1v1s yet because I want to practice. But I wanted to show you this game because this actually became a 3v2, and myself and my little buddy here, Evolved, actually won the game. Turns out this game is not as interesting as I would have thought because the other players, well, if APMs are any indication, myself and Evolved, we completely crushed them in APM, which means actions per minute, which means how much stuff you are doing. But anyway, so here the game starts. We got Evolved making a wall, and our buddy Nightwing making another wall of supply depots apparently. So he's definitely probably not very much of a veteran to the game yet. In other words, he's pretty new, or a newbie. And this is the Xel'Naga Tower, which is very, very important to actually put an SCV. I will be doing that in this game shortly, and but I did check my entrance and I did not spot anyone. However, these guys apparently missed Chaos, our yellow Protoss player, who has begun placing gateways in pretty much our base. And I did not notice this because I'm on the other side. I'm still refining my Terran build. I get when the action gets hot, I get a little nervous, and you know, I'm getting better at my micro and my macro. I don't know how wise it would be to be doing reactors on racks. Even though I've been doing it, I've been following my buddy Paul doing that. I feel like getting Marines out, I have 2 out right now, getting more Marines out in an early game is probably beneficial for some defense. Although scouting would also help to see if they're actually going to be aggressive. So here I go, putting up my SCV at my Xel'Naga Tower to spot anything. Usually I will put a tower in the back. But in this case, our 2 friends here have not spotted the 2 gateways pumping out Zealots and Forge, which inevitably Chaos will be doing cannons. While our buddy Nightwing here has just begun doing a barracks and an engineering base. So I have no idea if he's actually copying me, because he has no idea what he's doing. He's built already 5 supply depots. So what does he get at supply? He's at 51 supply.
SCV ready.
So here we go. Here's the attack. And Nightwing obviously is going to get destroyed here. Nothing he can do about it. Checking the APM here. I'm at 25 here, DowneyJr. Evolved is at 18. And Chaos's APM is actually, he must be the better player on the other team because he has been getting a fairly good APM, but that's also because he's attacking us right now. I'm keeping my APM there at 100. Just went down, but you're going to notice everyone else's APMs are pretty much at 10. And you're going to see that further into the game as the APMs go up, pretty much myself and Evolved. It's like playing against comatose patients. which would explain why we won this game 3v2. So here we go. Chaos is now destroying Evolved Chaos. I'm trying to help out with my few Marines that I have, and I'm not pumping out any Marines right now. I'm guessing, I don't know if I thought this game was lost or whatever. But that's the other thing, is to always keep producing and have foresight on what's going on here. I'm planning siege tanks now. I got my reactor racks, so I'm gonna be doing Marines now. So I'm just pumping them out now. So as you can see, to micro, I had to. There's a idle SCV. To keep doing things and not accumulate massive amounts of minerals and not be producing at the same time, and trying to catch up here. Here, Nightwing now has left the game, so at the 8-minute mark, we are now at 3v2. I still have only 3 Marines, and we are left here to deal with this. With photon cannons, gateways in our base. All the meanwhile, don't forget there's actually 2 other people they playing. Are building. I don't know if they... Well, they got some defense here, and they do have a siege tank coming out. They have a siege tank too. So we all have pretty similar builds here. I think we're pretty much all at the same level. Note the APMs here again. The APMs for the other 2 are at 8 and 10. Mine's at 42, and Chaos is actually at 31, and Evolved is at 30. So, to make a long story short, we actually win this game. We defeat, I'm going to fast forward this, and actually maybe turn down the volume a little bit. Hold on. Let's see, there we go. Okay. Evolve now has quite a few gateways. He does. Where's his expansion? He must be getting money from somewhere. He's blue. Yeah. I guess he has enough money for now off that main base. Here again with the siege tank micro, this could have been done a little bit better. Could have been pushed a little bit more methodically. But at this point, I also thought the game was lost. While fending off an attack here, but this was a pretty weak attack. So here they are producing, let's see, Vikings, we got siege tanks. Where else is he producing? Starport here. He is upgrading, which is good. We're at 15 minutes now. And I'm building my expansion now at 15. I don't know, guys. You tell me how you think this game went. I mean, looking back in hindsight, and again with the APMs, I mean, you know, 38-53 versus 12-13. Chaos was really our only problem. And you'll see here as he's pumping out Void Rays now. The upgraded Marines destroy the Void Rays. What I also wanted to tell you guys is that I have a CD out, and I think I might be playing a song for you guys right after this video. And you know, I hope you guys like it. But I plan to do more videos in the future. I'm trying to get. I'm in my last year of school, and I'm going to try to get a job in the video game field, I think. I mean, I was always aiming for audio in the, you know, music industry kind of thing, but I would like to do something related to the video game industry. So I may be doing soundtracks. So new music soon, which would be more for scores for a portfolio, more for more video games, because I have a pretty good discography. of songs, and including that new album that I have as a singer-songwriter. But I will be doing more stuff that will be more instrumental. So here we took out Chaos. Evolved actually took him out with, he has a pretty good army here now, with DTs, Dark Templars. And he's running around the map here, checking for expansions, which is always good. I got my expansion up, Planetary Fortress, which I love. And here we're trying to push. This is a kind of a weak push. We take down the battle cruiser with the Marines, and I panicked about the Vikings, which is very important to have superiority, air superiority. So I believe I should be building Vikings soon. Here we have an attack that failed. He has Thors now. And I just couldn't do much there. We were trying to whittle them down there. Am I building Vikings? No, I'm not building Vikings yet. I should be building Vikings. I think that would be very important. Again, I like the versatility of Terran. So they actually have... Let's see how much resources they had. What was the resource income? I had 890. Evolved had actually a huge resource income. I don't know where he's getting it from right now. Oh, he's getting it from right there. He's got 2 bases. So he's pretty much doubled mine. The other 2 guys, well, Purple just does not have a very good income. I don't know why. Oh, he mined this out, I guess. Orange doesn't really have the greatest either. Actually, Orange is almost mined out of the main. But he does have a lot of battle cruisers. The problem is that Evolve has this. And this is pretty much where it will be game over. Because Evolve goes into attack, and this is what I love about team matches, is that there's just teamwork involved. You have to support each other. And not be afraid to push. And I'm trying to scout here. And it's tough to break a Terran defenses, but I gave it my best shot. The only problem is that there were a million siege tanks there, and I lost my army yet again. So let's see here, the APM that I usually show, 59 here, 44 for Evolved, and everyone else is in comatose level again. So now I got my Vikings, which I should have upgraded, but I didn't. And I have no upgrades here. So these are some of the problems I still have as Terran, is that I still need to be doing, even though my APMs are high, I actually could be doing a lot more. So it's pretty crazy how high. I used to be doing 80 APM when I used to play a lot back in Season 1 and 2 and 3, I think. But either way, he came in from behind with the Void Rays. And actually, I can't believe he pretty much destroyed all the battle cruisers. So that was okay. Well, that was pretty much game over. And they were upgraded too. So that just goes to show Void Rays for the win. That's why I still love Protoss. Here we are congratulating each other on a pretty much a 3v2 win. And that was game over right there. I'm coming in late here. I have medevacs with no Marines. I'm kind of a mess, but we kind of the things about this game is that we check for expansions. It's playing deny. You deny their expansions, and you keep pushing, and you keep a better map awareness. And this is obviously a very amateur level game. This was a ladder match, placement match, and we obviously, I don't think we played against diamond players by any means, but still we held it off, and there you go. That's our little win, our 3v2 win. Despite a rocky start, we won. and that was nice. And that was actually my second or third 3v3 win, so I'm hoping to place fairly high. And I may do 2v2s after and place into that, and then maybe actually 1v1s, and I don't know, maybe I'll even cast those games. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully I'll be good enough. So hope you guys like this video. You guys have a good night. Check out the tune at the end of the video, and yeah, I'll be posting more StarCraft 2 videos. Let me know of any other games that you have seen me do, that you would like me to do, and I'll post them. Obviously, this match was kind of interesting, even though it quickly went from an impossible odds to kind of
Still got it going on.
over here. Thanks to my teammate, who's helping me out. So, you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys later.